Alright, so I may have done a thing. You know those things you do late at night when you're online, get your mind out the gutter, and you're online looking at shopping sort of stuff, and you're like, you know what if I just brought that, because, you know what, impulses. And, yeah, so, without further ado, this was my late night impulse buy. I'm very stupid for this one. So, this is basically the, like, dream childhood Lego set that I would have loved as a, like, what, 8-year-old, and now I'm 21 with adult money, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. And now it's in my hands. And I'm gonna build it now. There are a few things about this Lego set. So first of all, as you can see by there, there's a couple of minifigures. There's about 25 in here, I believe, and comparing that to a few other Lego sets, that's a lot. This set also, I believe, well, I can read, has 3,772 pieces, which is quite a lot. I think quite a few of them are quite big, so, you know. And in regard to the minifigures, you get quite a selection actually, and a couple I wouldn't expect, including the Punisher, Daredevil. Obviously the Punisher first appeared in one of the Amazing Spider-Man comics, so it makes a lot of sense. And that is something else I kind of like about this set, and that is that it's not really based about the movie side of Spider-Man, it's more focused on like the comic book side of Spider-Man, which is really nice to see in a Lego set. And really it's just kind of like a homage to everything that's kind of happened with Spider-Man. So obviously you get Daredevil, who obviously teams up quite a few times with Spider-Man, Mysterio, Blade, which is another one. You have a fair ton of classic Spider-Man villains like Dr. Octopus, Venom, Carnage, Green Goblin you had to have in here, Sandman. You also get Firestar. You also got Spider-Ham, who's going to be clearly the best minifig in this collection. You also got Black Cat, Betty Brant, J. Jonah Jameson, Ben Urich, Robbie Robertson, Ron Barney, Bernie the Cab Driver, Amber Grant, and then the rest of them, and obviously Spider-Man, which is kind of like the typical traditional Steve Ditko sort of costume that you've got for that minifig. Now, the reason I decided to buy this, like, other than it being an impulse buy, I kind of haven't, like, played with Lego in a long time, and this was kind of like my thing to be like, you know what, I'm being made redundant from my job, which is like the worst time to be thinking like, oh, I'm going to spend money on this, because obviously this is a big set, it's obviously a more expensive one. But my justification for it was basically, I've been at my job for a year, I'm being made redundant, I also been doing an apprenticeship during that time, I'm nearly done with it, this is going to be my little reward for myself. I love Spider-Man, as you probably tell from the poster, and also the art bit I've got there, which is out of shot at the moment. But mainly for me, this was kind of a bring something from my childhood that I would love to have then, that I'd also love to have now. I was eyeing it up for like a week, and I was like, you know what, screw it, we're doing it. And anyway, how about we open up the box? Now with this set, obviously I need to find a place to put it. And I believe I know where that place is. But this is going to be the place where I think I may put the actual set itself. Now, I think I want to put it more in the corner there, but it may also go well here when I was putting the actual box here. I quite like that as a potential spot. But we're basically going to build on this bit of my shelving unit, and we'll see where it best sort of suits.
So I'm very nervous to actually open this, unless I'm doing it one-handed, so it's going to be interesting, but there we go. There's the first one. Oh, it should be easy actually. There we go. There's that one. And then finally, oh, it's going to be a tricky one. Oh my god, we're in. Oh my god.
I'm very excited for this right now. Right, let's open this thing up. Holy crap. Holy god, that's a lot of Lego right there. That's a lot of Lego. Right there is like everything that was in the box already, but that's not everything, because there's a whole nother box at the bottom here. So yeah, that's a bit of a pile, I would say, definitely. But yeah, that is one chunky bucket. That's like a whole book. Look at that thickness. There's the front of it. Oh my god. This is going to take a few hours. So, on your marks, get steady. Let's fucking go and build this massive thing.
Maybe it'll happen in another life, in another time. Clearly it was never mine. No, what? Never mind. At least I tried that. Something I can say when I die. Unlike the people who had dreams and let them die without putting up a fight. No way, not me. I know I gotta pay. That's why I work for a wage, but I ain't getting paid just so that I can live. Cause that ain't how to live. I may get tired. this shit, but I am giving this all that I can give, and guaranteed another life, so I'ma go and live this one right. Yeah, I'ma go and live this one right. An end gives us meaning. Time ticking down means we have to think about the minutes we spend breathing. Life in like COVID drew rank, cause we ain't told when we are leaving. 1 minute could be dreaming, then the next thing you know, you only exist.
So as you can probably tell, halfway through that I sort of did a dress change, and that's basically because it's the next day now, because basically my girlfriend called me and asked me if I want to go around hers for the night, so I sort of put a pause to this, but I'll show you kind of the progress so far of what this looks like. So this is basically everything that the time lapse has led up to, but yeah, so basically this is it. I quite weirdly, one of my favourite bits is actually the like vending machine bit. I don't know why I like that so much. I was having a bit of trouble in time lapse. You may have seen elevator there and like a little security desk or like reception area. And then newspapers there, if it wants to focus, there you go. That's it so far, it looks a bit bare. So let's go ahead and change that, but also actually, cool thing to show you first is the minifigs that I've got so far. These are the first 5 that you get. Carnage is pretty insane, got like a backpack on him that shows you like all the tentacles that come out of him. And then Punisher coming with 2 guns, also has a change of face on the minifigure itself. But Gwen Stacy, Punisher, Carnage, Robbie, and Aunt May. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to some music and just do some progress checkups every now and again, and yeah, then we should be able to be near a complete build of this by in a few segments.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out. Now, that doesn't mean that every wild notion you come up with is going to be genius, but if there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it, because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do, and if you're doing it the way you think it should be done.
Here we are. I've been stuck in a rut, been thinking again, should I just get this up? Cause it feels like every time I write, it's never enough to get seen, never enough to get streams, and I never even said it's about what I said. If I'm saying how I feel, then I'm the best in the south to the west. Ain't no contest, just being honest. I should be on next, but I ain't even gone yet. What happened to my bomb threat? Still slacking with the content, trigger went off and I'm bomb. Yeah, but this time it's cause I had to get a job, slam my creative side to a stop, and who I once was, just got lost. If I was someone else, I'd be happy as hell, but because this is me, it's not what I want. If the chance came along to live for these songs, just everything that I do is drop. Can't wait around cause I ain't gone long. This is how reality really does feel, cause you have to think about how you pay for your bills, you have to think about how to pay for your meals. Wish that dream could be real, but I'm running out of luck. I'm feeling like a cock, watching my dreams get fucked. This reality sucks. At least I got my queen and my best when I'm spending my love. Gotta accept why I'm giving up. I will never regret cause I've given much. This may sound like the end, but it isn't, cause O.R.D gets his R.I.P. He'll be living free when he's in his dreams. Did it really come true? Did it really come through? Did it really want you? Did it really even know what you
So here we are again, it's a different day, and basically I'm kind of going through this current piece right here, which is the 3rd level of this. So just finished the 2nd one yesterday and sort of left it for the night, and then come back to it now. Basically one of the things I didn't actually show you properly is the manual. So it's mainly a starter bit because I always find it cool to look at these manuals, and at the start of this one it's got some cool little bits about the piece, so I'll show you now. So this is it right here, welcome to the Daily Bugle, and there's got a little picture of the actual set itself, and then you open it up and then it takes you a tour around and actually shows you a lot about it and what is actually going to be built. So actually explain, if you want to pause and actually read it, obviously I'd probably start here and then there. So pause if you actually want to read that, and then it tells you a little bit about each character that you're getting with this. So Spiderman, the original web sling wonder. Let's go to Black Cat and nimble, cunning criminal with sticky paws. Okay, one way to put it. Punisher, brutal, unforgiving, vigilante, bad guys beware, and then civilians, random characters to build up the set, which I actually do kind of like, and then, you know, everything else there. Then it goes a bit more. Perfectly happy to have a middle-aged white man being represented for once, it's about time. And then some more information. Boom, I think they nailed the audience of this. Don't know if you can tell, you know. And then there's some more. Boom. And then yeah, so that's kind of the main bit. The rest of this obviously is very chunky, and it's kind of what you expect from a Lego. set. So anyway, right now I'm just gonna like carry on with this. I'm really enjoying this build so far. It's really fun. I'm really liking, like, it's such a simple piece, but I'm really liking like the sides of it and like building the fire escape. It feels like it really adds to the build. And yeah, there's it there. And currently right now I believe this might be where the Green Goblin, so as you see, oh, I don't even know where the box is. But yeah, no, I think this should be this bit right here that we're about to go into. So with the Goblin there, that looks about right, being just above, so that should be the bit we're about to build now. So I'm gonna get on with that and I'll show you what that looks like.
Yeah, dreams come true, yes they do. That's what we're about to prove. It's a dream number 2. Now it's a bit soon. It's a big room, so it's enough for us to make moves. Only reels on hit, so your face better screw. And yeah, we may be new, but look at what this terror can do. Ben, you better be ready, cause I'm passing over to you.
My dreams come thick and fast, I find it hard to relax. I got so much to do, why stop when it's a blast? Haters always say it's not my place to stay, but you're getting in the way, not ruining my day, so don't complain. Why you gotta do this to yourself? Just focus on your goals, better for your health. So I'm moving to the well, never gonna stop. I'm moving mountains, a true stealth. Time for me to come through, bring a new sense, working through the hard times. Greener on the other side, the grass is what I'm saying. So you best believe I'll change my life. Best believe that I'll change my life. Hard work will take time, so keep your heart and mind right. Day one's on side, fake.
Alright, it's been a couple hours and basically on the last little bit of the actual Daily Bugle, there's one more bit that I will need to start making, but I want to try and capture this, although I genuinely don't know how I'm going to do it because I need both my hands for it, but we'll see what we can do. Ta-da! Look at that. Absolute beauty. I'll do a proper video in a sec, but so far I'm very happy with this purchase. I've built it, finally. Here it is. Lego Marvel Spider-Man Daily Bugle right there. Look at that thing. I can't actually fit it all in frame. That's probably as good as we're gonna get, but that is an amazing piece. Look at it. So here's a walkthrough of it, kind of like where I put all the characters, and I'll take like the faces off so you can see inside each individual room. But let's have a look. So I'm actually going to start from the top. We basically have at the very top, we got Venom climbing it, and then I think First Star's actually a villain, but I've kind of put her here as the hero fighting Venom at the very least. And then down below there, Daredevil and Black Cat, because I kind of felt like that would be best suited thing for it. I don't know, I just don't know why, I just feel like that can be what Daredevil would actually be doing. And then with the car, I was like, screw it, that suits Spider-Ham the most, so throw him in there. And then one of the things I did notice is like with Doc Ock and his arms, I think this might be one of my favourite minifigures actually, but like with his arms, like I could connect it to there and kind of there, even though it's not doing it right now. But I thought that'd be a really cool thing, and then actually have the main man himself, Spider-Man, kind of trying to swing in here. Actually, that's not a bad idea, hang on. Yeah, that's a lot better. So now I've actually got it so his arm is actually grabbing hold of the web, so it actually brings the main man, Spider-Man, a bit more focus in here instead of just being kind of like dangling off and you can't see him. So I really love this piece of the Goblin. It really like makes the build feel a lot more alive with this. And then if we look around the side, which you can actually see, actually that's pretty cool there, but if we do come around the side, we can actually see ourselves a Mysterio. I did not really know where he best suited or where best to put him really, so I kind of thought on the side, because there's a little thing here that you can see that's actually built into the set, which allows you to put a character moving, and he's flyable, so I thought it kind of best suited him. And then got there Frank Castle following in, the Punisher trying to get Mysterio coming out the back on the side of the building there. Then moving away from there, coming back to the front, we've then got like, they really went full out with this Sandman build a bit, and like literally giving him a whole base, which is really cool. And just in general, like even if it was just like the top bit here is him, really cool again. Yeah, Sandman, Miles Morales outside the front having a bit of a battle. Carnage attacking the bloke in the taxi, because that's Carnage shit to do. And then you might be able to see, not too sure how well you'll be able to see it, but let's give it a go. It's probably going to be really overexposed, but I put inside the bottom here, I've got Aunt May, and then the cookies blocking out Gwen Stacy, but then at the back there, you do actually have Blade coming in the door, so just what that kind of made for a good little set piece there. And the other thing with that indoor piece is that you've got this bit on the side, which actually comes off, so you can actually like view into it again there, and kind of, I think it kind of helps it make it more playable. But that's just another little extra piece that I've just broken. So there you go. So then one of the other things you can do with these is basically you can pull like the sides off, so you can actually look inside them and get a better look at it. First level, I'll call this like ground level, but first level you've got just kind of like a normal office bit. So I put like 2 of the office workers in there, and then you get sort of the like nice few Easter eggs in here. So like on the newspapers on the wall, and then quite a nice little build with like some donuts, and then a really inventive way of making like a coffee maker, and then obviously a mug, and yeah, there's like some really cool bits in there, like the whole TV system you've got going on there. So yeah, that's the first level. Then moving on to the second, I mean, unfortunately for this guy, I kind of want to put him in here at the photocopier, but there's not really anything to hold him there. And then there's a random office. So yeah, that's anyway the second level, and then obviously you've got an actual spider in there, and then kind of, as you've already seen, J. Jonah Jameson's office, along with Betty Brant at the reception, with a version of a TV up in the top corner there. And also one of the things you'll notice is there is an elevator that constantly will be down here, and then there'll be one in there. You probably can't really tell through there, but there's an elevator basically on the right hand side, which is really nice detail. Here it is from the roof, just in case you wanted to see the very top of that. Oh, that looks so nice in the backdrop. Oh, look at that, look at it. But yeah, no, so in terms of the set, I genuinely like, I think it is worth it. Like, genuinely, I have to say it is worth it, because I built it and I've spent the money on it. Would I recommend buying it? I mean, comparing it to a lot of the other Marvel sets, yes. I think this is like the best like Marvel set I've actually ever seen. Like, when I look at a lot of them, I just don't feel that inspired by them. I don't think they're that great, and obviously I'm not really into Lego for like the whole play feature of it as much now. I'm more into it as more of a display piece, and if you want a display piece, like, this is the one to get. I also like the fact that it's a lot more like comic book based and not as like film focused, which is a really nice change of pace for like, I mean, I have seen like Lego do a lot of like those comic book style things, but I think a lot of it's like marketed towards the whole film and the MCU and everything like that. But obviously this is quite an expensive Lego set, and obviously if you have the money for it, go for it. If you are a bit unsure, just hold off a bit and wait for impulses to kick in, like I sort of did. But overall, I have to say this is like a really neat little like Lego set, and I'm very happy that I was basically able to relive a bit of my childhood and also get a set that I would have loved as a kid, and I now have it as a 21-year-old. So hey ho, I've got it now. It's going to be in probably the background of my videos, and I'm going to try and set up the top of my shelving unit so it actually fits in a bit nicer and isn't just like just a shrine to this Lego set. And it doesn't help I've got the Spider-Man Homecoming poster behind it. It makes it look more of a shrine, but hey, it is cool, and I'm a nerd, and I've got something that is really cool. So there you go. That was kind of the whole video. I just wanted to show that I make bad decisions and hurt my bank account. So there it is, Lego Spider-Man Daily Bugle. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you want to see more just random nerdy shit, or just whatever this channel is anymore. And yeah, subscribe. I've been Oliver Drigstone. See you later.
What have you bought? It's terrible unboxing. I can't even see him open it on camera.
Great.
There we go. Hey, you don't need a knife for that. You can just rip it open with your bare hands.
No, I need to be careful with this one.
Yeah. I could just see the skeleton being cut through your headset. Okay, now turn on some lights, please. It's a bit dark. Could it be what I think it could be?
What do you think?
You haven't bought a PC, have you?
No.
Okay. Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Oh, sorry, Jonathan.
What, in that big size box? I mean, I guess maybe, but
Stormbreaker.
no.
Captain America's shield.
No.
Okay, fuck yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
Something to do with Spiderman. Oh, fuck yeah. What have you bought?
Drum roll. Go on, I think we need it. There we go.
Hang on, sorry. A fucking Daily Bugle. Fucking hell, bro.
It's fucking
How
awesome.
much did that cost you? How much? How much?
It's so
You spent quid on Lego. But I thought I was about spending on quid on getting Fortnite.
Well, at least this
man.
is physical. Look how many minifigs it comes with.
Fucking hell, why does it come with so many? And it will be old.
I think there's 25. I mean, for size comparison.
Bro, it's almost as... Fuck, that's gonna be like 1,000. How many pieces is it?
Let's have a look, shall we?
He can barely lift it.
It's
Fucking hell.
fucking heavy.
He's just smacked himself in face with it.
3,772. I should not be trusted with money.